Okay. What was the first module? What was the first module? First module. What is the first module?
What's Microtech?
What? Introduction. Introduction. So there is, I think, about 15 minutes from now, theoretical. After that, we are going to run our scenario. Yes. Okay. What does it mean? Or I mean, I will teach you 15 minutes in theoretical. Okay? After that, we will run our scenario. Okay? Why? Because at first we have to know what is router board, what is router OS, and what is exactly the original, what is exactly the Microtech originally come from, and what is this? Step by step. Okay, there is one PDF from one of my friends here. This is the original PDF of Microtech, and one of my friends, Mr. Wahid, writes down his name and website down here. Okay, this PDF comes from Microtech, but because I love this person very much, he's a good man, I keep his name in this PDF. Okay, we will start. Okay, there is more than 300 slides for MTCNA course, but we will not use the PDF. Only for the start. Only for the start. Okay. Okay. For example, you have to introduce yourself, and also I have to introduce myself. I am i.farahi. I'm a Microtech and Microsoft certified trainer with more than 20 years experience in networking, and my special field is design and security. Okay, I teach Cisco courses in design and routing and switching and security. And one of the most interesting course that I teach, Ahmed know. What's Ahmed? CEH. CEH. Certified Ethical Hacking. Okay. As you can find out, the course will start at 9 through 5 in the PM. Okay. Okay. Module 1. What is the Microtech? What is the Microtech? I think about 30 years from now, 30 years ago, there is unknown people in a very small country in the East Europe, okay, named Latvia, and the capital city was Riga. Start to build a project to run and create a router. Thank you. Okay, to create and run a router. Okay, so the original purpose of making Microtech was router, not firewall, not wireless, not bandwidth management. The original purpose was router, but they don't have enough money. They didn't have enough money. Okay, the first purpose. They didn't have enough money. And they were very good at Linux. They were very good at Linux. And there is a very big competition named Cisco. Okay? Cisco was a big monster for them. Monster. Huh? Okay? There is a concept in Linux. There is a concept in Linux that we can take a Linux and make some change in this Linux and put our software inside this Linux and generate a new OS. Generate a new OS, operating system. Is there anyone here that don't know what is OS? Operating system, such as, for example, Windows 10. Windows 10, Windows 8, Windows XP. Okay, so in Linux, we can take a Linux, make some change in this Linux, and put our software into it, and regenerate and generate a new operating system, and take or sell it as a new product. Okay, this product named appliance. Okay, Microtech is an appliance. What does it mean? It means it's a Linux that Microtech employee makes some change and regenerate it. Okay, for example, do you know what is Elastics? VoIP server, VoIP. Elastics, telephone, VoIP, okay? Okay, VoIP server. WhatsApp, okay? These are VoIP server. Elastics is an appliance. What does it mean? It means it was a Linux and change it and regenerate it, and there is a product. Okay, so Microtech was a Linux and they regenerated and put their software into it and make it to do only what they want to do. Okay, for example, you can't play music with Microtech. It only operates as a router. Okay, so they regenerate this appliance and generate a new appliance, named this appliance a router OS. So router OS is a name as appliance that Microtech employee made. Okay, what is the router OS? Router OS is an OS that's especially created to make your PC, listen to me, makes your PC to operate as a router. Why? Because they didn't have enough money to build a hardware. They had a big problem that named Cisco. Cisco in that day can eat them. So they made an appliance named Router OS that is a dedicated OS that is generated to make your PC to work as a router. For example, in this company, Online IQ in Kurdistan of Iraq, with the manager of Mr. Qarib, you can take away that 1072 Mikrotik. Take away. Yes. Eliminate that. And buy a PC or a server and install Router OS on that. And it will work as a Microtech. Okay? Do you realize? Do you find out? Of course. Okay? So, but what is the main goal and what is the main what was the main topic that makes this company is a successful company? Can you suggest me? At first, Microtech started in 1995 or 1996. Okay, established a company with the name Microtech, and they say we're routing the world. So the main purpose was router. The main purpose was router. And in 1997, they built their first product named Router OS. In 2002 or 2002, they built their first hardware. They built their first hardware named router board. And put the router OS into it. Okay? And in 2012, 2012, they built their first powerful router based on Tyra CPU. Tyra CPU is a name of technology. For example, AMD, Intel, Tyra is a name of company. It's really powerful CPU, okay? And Tyra offer Microtech a CPU with 9 core, with 16 core, with 36 core, with 72 core. And Microtech named this series of Microtech CCR, or Cloud Core Router. Cloud Core Router. Okay? See this? CC. Do you familiar with this one? Are you familiar? Have you ever seen this one? Can you take one from the other room? CCR. Take the CCR. Okay. So, in 2012, Microtech built the first series of powerful router. Before that, Microtech was a weak router, was a cheap router. But with this series, Microtech become a powerful router. Okay? Understand? Okay? And this CPU originally made by Tyra company. And Microtech named this series as a CCR, or Cloud Core Router. But what is the main idea that you think makes the Microtech as a successful company only in 30 years? What is the main? There is in every successful company there is a team named R&D. R and D. That there is lack of this team in our company. R&D, research and development. They always research and find the problem in the network and find the new feature in their competition network company. For example, wow, Cisco built a new feature. Wow, Huawei built a new feature. Why we don't have that? So research and development means generate that feature for the product. Okay. R&D, Microtech R&D, run some good idea. For example, the first one was Microtech user interface. You know, one of the most thing that makes Cisco popular in all around the world was the Cisco user interface. Okay? Cisco tell you that you think what do you want to do and type that. For example, you want to add an IP address. In Cisco type IP address. You want to write a route. Write IP route. Okay. You want to make this port as a trunk. Switch port mode trunk. Okay. Switch port mode trunk. And the other good point of Cisco was that if you can work with a Cisco OS, okay? Yes. Okay. If you work with a cheap device of Cisco, for example, 2960, okay, one of the cheapest Cisco device. If you want to change the name of the device, you type hostname. And also, if you want to work with a good device of Cisco, name Nexus. You again put hostname. So, if you can work with a cheap device, you can work with an expensive and powerful device. Okay? Microtech did it again. If you work with this cheap device, okay, you can work with this expensive device. Okay? Microtech made three user interface. The first one was CLI or command line interface. And it was really based on human language. For example, I want to add a new IP address. I want to add a new IP address. I just type IP address at. Okay, it's a human language. And then Microtech. Okay. And if you want to use this, you can use Telnet or SSH or null modem cable. Terminal manager such as hyperterminal, PuTTY, serial connection. Okay. After that, Microtech made a software, a portable software named Winbox. A wonderful software that made the CLI turn to be graphical. Okay? But be careful. Only 99%, not 100%. What did I mean? I mean that there is some configuration that is not in Winbox. It is only in CLI. So you have to learn CLI. Okay? You can use Winbox to connect using IP address or MAC address. Okay, but if you want to use MAC address to connect, you have to be with your Microtik in same broadcast domain. Okay, it means you and your Microtik should be in a LAN. Okay, okay, with a wireless connection or with a cable connection or with a VLAN connection, anything. Okay. After that, Microtik made WebFig. It's a bullshit. It's a bullshit software that is a web-based, and only you can use IP. Put your IP address of your Microtik in a browser, then press enter and connect your Microtik. But it's a weak user interface, huh? Okay. So the first innovation of R&D was user interface, CLI, Winbox, WebFig, and there is some mobile application, huh? After that, Microtik R&D team create a new idea named license. What does it mean? Well, there is a big company named Cisco. Nobody interested to buy Microtik. So Microtik, what's your name? Muhammad. Huh? Microtik asked Muhammad, come to my website and download my OS for free. Download my OS for free, and I will give you a number 0 license. You can configure it, you can use it for free. Only 24 hours. 24 hours. So it makes you interested. It persuades you. It tempts you. But you ask Microtik, I'm going to learn Microtik. I'm going to learn Microtik, not use it as a commercial purposes. Microtik, okay, register your Microtik in my website, and I will give you a license 1. Again, for free. You shouldn't pay any money. For free. But there is some limitation. For example, only 1 DHCP, only 1 PPU. Why? Because you are going to learn Microtik. There is no license level 2. There is no license level 2. There is no license. There is no license level 2. After that, there is license level 3. Level 3 again is for free. But you can't buy it. It is the basic license for Microtik hardware, for example, router boards. But there is some limitation. For example, it can be a station, but it can be an access point. Okay, if it wants to be an access point, only 1 station can connect. Okay, after that, license level 4, but you have to pay $45. $45. More powerful. After that, license level 5, $95. After that, After that, license level 6, $250. Okay? There's a good news for you students. what? If you attend, if somebody like as you attend to be in Microtik course, for example, MTCNA, Microtik, after complete the course and pass the exam, Microtik will give you a license level 4 for free to you. For free! $45 after this course you will have. Okay? For free, you can sell it in the bazaar. Huh? Okay? So, Microtik makes some interesting topics for its customer and clients. Huh? And the other idea makes the Microtik R&D team was packaged. Microtik generate its router OS in a separated module, and named them packaged. What do I mean? It means, for example, if your Microtik like this CCR 1036, for example, there is no wireless, so you can't doesn't install the you don't want to install the wireless package. For example, if you want your Microtik wireless only work as a wireless, you can uninstall the PPP package because you don't want the VPN server or PPOE or DHCP. You can uninstall the DHCP package. Okay? So it makes Microtik OS very stable and lightweight. Heavy, lightweight. Okay. Wait a minute. I will show you something interesting. Wait. I'm going to search Microtik license. Why this? Okay. I will teach you in our course how to generate Microtik license. See, there is Microtik license chart. License 0, 24 hour, and what feature? License level 1, free demo. Okay, license level 3. Okay, license level 4, level 5, and level 6. And one more question, Microtik package. Okay. For example, if you want to, wants your Microtik to only operate as a simple router, for example, only a static route. The only package that you want is system, the main package. Okay. Sorry. For example, advanced tools, ping float, ping speed. Kayla, it's a module that made for USA police to gather the information from all of the clients, so you can install this package because you are not operate under the USA law. Okay. DHCP for DHCP, GPS for GPS, hotspot. Do you know what is hotspot? Hotspot, IPv6, LTE, MPLS, multicast, OpenFlow, PPP, for example, PPPTP, L2TP, PPOE, and the most important package that you have to is system package, the main OS, like basic router feature, a static route, IP address, NTP, telnet, API, queue, firewall, web proxy, DNS cache, TFTP, IP pool, SNMP, packet sniffer, email, graphing, bandwidth test, torch, tunnels, the basic of a router. The basic feature of a router. Okay. So, what is exactly a router OS? What is a router OS? Router OS is an OS that is generated to make your PC, your computer, to work as a router. It is a dedicated router. What does it mean? It means it can't do anything other, for example, like play music. It's a dedicated router. It's a bandwidth shaper. Your question, bandwidth shaper. Limit the bandwidth. It's a transparent packet filter. It's a wonderful firewall. It's any wireless ABGN AC. Wireless. It works for wireless. Okay. Okay. Okay, I teach this for you. Okay, and Microtech has some other product, for example, some accessories, antenna. Okay. This is a console, CLI. I pass this through very fast because I'm going to teach this to you in a scenario. Okay. Wait. WebPeak, GUI, QuickSet, CLI. Okay. So we are going to start our scenario. Okay. Okay. Wait. Is there any question? Any question? Any question? Okay. So I stopped this movie and I start the scenario in a new movie. Yes. We can have 10 minutes of rest. Okay? 10, only 10 minutes. Okay. Have a good time.